Hello you beautiful souls, welcome here. Today we've got a love reading and it's called Is This Connection Worth Waiting For? I've got 3 piles of cards for you to choose from. I will insert the picture of the piles in a second. As always, please take your time, listen to intuition, and then choose a pile that attracts you the most. Let's go. Hello my beautiful pile number 1, or everybody who chose this pearl leaf. Let's see, is your connection with your person worth waiting for? And we've got 4 of Swords, conversation, 10 of Cups, misfortune, 5 of Swords, and despair. You guys, let's start from the beginning. The past energy. It feels quiet. This connection feels quiet. It's either you're not talking with this person, you haven't been for quite some time. It's almost like all the communication has stopped, ceased, nothing is happening. Maybe somebody here is blocked, or you are just not speaking to each other. Or maybe the communication just died off naturally. Just this feeling of no interaction, no words are being exchanged between the two of you. Although I feel like you're the type of a connection, people who would be speaking a lot to each other. Normally it's the two of you, the communication, the interaction, speaking to each other was something very fulfilling, very exciting for the both of you. But I don't see you talking, you guys. I don't know why. Especially very recently in the past. No communication. Silence. And again, this is like a litmus paper for those of you who this doesn't resonate with. You are in a very intense communication with your person right now. Probably not your reading. Don't watch it, don't waste your time. Choose another pile or another reading altogether. This is the case of people who are not communicating. And what's happening right now? Could have been a breakup as well, could have been a separation, but more so almost like separated by the silence, by this quiet white noise almost. Nothing is happening. No verbal exchange at all between the two of you. What is happening right now? There is this feeling that you are still trying to find your happiness in the midst of sadness, in the midst of chaos and destruction. When everything is falling apart, I feel like you are the type of person who's always looking for the positive in anything, for the brighter colors, for things to smile about, to be happy about, even if they are the tiny, smallest parts of your life, of your day. I feel like you are trying to find your happiness regardless of the craziness, the mess that you are in right now, and that this relationship is in right now. It's such a strange feeling, like a contrast, a crazy contrast. How do I explain it well? Logically, you should be somebody who's devastated or who's heartbroken, who's really sad, and you're feeling all of those emotions on some level. But what you're trying to choose to pay attention to is happiness, is your mental state, good mental state, healthy mental state, the sense of emotional fulfillment. It's almost like I'm gonna be happy anyway. That's what I'm feeling here. That's what it looks like to me. Either way, regardless what happens, you know what it is? It's like staying in the present, enjoying the present moment fully. and infusing every single second, every minute of your life with happiness, with good feelings, with good vibes. You can say this is the delusion or self-neglect of the negative side of like emotional spectrum that you should be experiencing, but it feels like just it feels very natural. I feel like this is who you are as a person. I need to focus on my own happiness. I need to focus on my own stability, on my own well-being. Almost like I need to stay sane. I need to focus on that final picture where I want to be, neglecting who is going to be in that picture necessarily, but focusing on what is going to make me feel. And for everybody this picture will be different. For some people it's a loving relationship, something passionate, exciting. For others it's a home, it's family, it's marriage. I feel like this is what you're doing right now. I don't know why, this is such a strange feeling. You are in the midst of the thickest sadness, and it cannot get any worse, logically, rationally, the state of this connection. But you are trying to stay happy, like you're cultivating this happiness so powerfully, like never in your life almost. Like your life depends on it, I would even say. Very interesting. Future energies, 5 of Swords and despair. You guys, there's this difficulty with you and this person seeing eye to eye about this connection, about the future, about that ultimate picture of the future, of the relationship, of commitment. You are constant opponents. You are constantly on different opposing sides. And even if you try, again, you know it, they know it, you will end up feeling defeated. You will end up feeling desperate and like, it feels cyclical to me, this connection, cyclical, and this dynamic, it's not harmonious, it's not happy, it's not nourishing. Almost like every time things get better, they immediately get worse. And again, in the future, it's like there's this anticipation in you, or intuitively you know that even if you give it another go, eventually you'll be disappointed again. Eventually you will not get what you want again. It will take all of your energy, all of your life force, and leave you feeling desperate and sad, and like you are screaming to the wall, which cannot hear you, cannot understand you, cannot give you what it is that you want. And I don't feel like this is somebody you're dealing with, a person who is like a mean, horrible narcissist or something like that. It's just you are going about doing relationships very differently. You are doing relationships differently. Let's look at the bottom of the deck to see the background story here. Yeah, not a very healthy situation here. We've got the devil. We've got the devil. It does feel like it's very seductive. There is a lot of temptation. There is this feeling that it's close to impossible to break this bond, to free yourself from this. But again, right now what's happening to you, I really like it, and I wish I could explain what I'm feeling. I really like what you're trying to do right now. You're on the right path, trying to give yourself everything you would ideally want this person to give you. And it's not just self-love, it's so difficult to explain. And you're doing a wonderful job, considering that this is it's the moment of conflict, of chaos, of confusion and darkness. even maybe in other aspects of your life. But somehow you're like, nah, I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna take care of myself. What do I want now? I want this lemon pie. I'm gonna go and bake it. And I'll enjoy every single second of baking it. And it's just a simple example that came to mind. And in those seconds of baking it, of smelling the lemon zest or vanilla extract, whatever it is, I will be enjoying them to the fullest, and I will forget the craziness that I got myself into. Somehow this is what you're cultivating, this is what you're doing. The smallest experiences, the smallest going out and smelling the spring air, smiling to strangers, looking at kids. It's like there's this resilience in you where other people would just fall into depression or like sob in front of a sad romance movie and eat a ton of ice cream or something like that, which is also fine, other coping mechanisms. But with you it's just so interesting. It's like you got the most alive where you were supposed to be withering, where you were supposed to be destroyed or in crisis or feel this earth being shaken underneath your feet. You got the most happy and alive and focused on the feeling that you want to feel somewhere in the future where you will finally be happy in a relationship. You are trying to cultivate it right here, right now. Because the way you are feeling with this person, it's not what you would ideally want to end up in. And if this reason resonates with you, you know it already. I'm not like discovering America here. How this person made you feel, how this connection and the dynamic in this connection made you feel, it's not what you've been dreaming of when you were little. It's not your optimal image of a happy relationship, happy marriage, family. Is this connection worth waiting for? At this point, I don't feel like it is, and you are starting to realize it right now here with this 10 of Cups. You are starting to shift your focus right now from this misfortune, from this distraction, to filling your own cup, to making your life happier. Let's look at your oracle cards. Yeah, look at this. You guys, for some reason, I feel like there is somebody else in the picture that is coming to you soon. You are not seeing it. Or maybe you are getting the hunch, you are getting like a gut feeling that there must be somebody else around the corner, because with the 10 of Cups in the middle of your reading is such a strange, serendipitous, almost like you cannot explain why you're being led somewhere, why you are feeling this way, where rationally you are supposed to feel totally opposite. Well, I don't want to get stuck there again. So the first card here, we've got this fire and passion. Obviously this is a very passionate connection with the devil at the bottom of the deck, describing the background, the history of the two of you. Something that really made you like go crazy for each other. Probably a wonderful physical compatibility, chemistry, very strong attraction. Maybe this is a fire sign you're dealing with, or maybe you have a lot of fire in your chart. Definitely a lot of passion, a lot of infatuation and desire here. Then we've got this card, why. Very interesting, yeah. A lot of retrospection that is happening in you right now. Why am I still drawn to this person? Like asking very deep rhetorical questions. Why the things, why the situation went a certain way between us, this connection. Why am I letting them hurt me again and again and again? Why am I waiting for something from them? And it's like zooming out and not being too triggered by the answers, not being too triggered by the questions themselves, just unfolding what's inside of you, the answers, the ruminating, a lot of self-reflection I'm getting here with this question. Why? because it's difficult to explain this connection, especially like when the devil shows up. It always gets tricky. It's like a sticky, gooey, muddy, but yummy and delicious stuff that you step on and you cannot walk forward anymore. Such a strange description, but that's how I explain the devil. Just very sticky situation, and a lot of illusion, a lot of confusion. Maybe you're asking yourself why we are not in a communication right now, why we're not talking, when in the past we were so close and we could share anything with each other and we would talk constantly. But there's the sense of disappointment. I don't feel like this is the person who can give you the true happiness, that true happiness that you have in your heart, that sincere happiness that you're cultivating, and you know that somebody down the line can love you exactly the way you want to be loved. And then we've got this card, Door to Romance. For me, this is like the Ace of Cups energy. I do feel like there's something new around the corner for you guys. I don't know why, but I feel like you're either manifesting somebody new or it's just coming naturally. Yeah. I feel like summer, maybe June, because we've got this 33 which comes to 6, and I feel like that could be the month. And Gemini season, Cancer season. And with the 10 of Cups in the middle of your spread, it's like you don't even know what's coming. And holding on to this, it's, you know it already that it's not going to make you happy. With this future position, we've got this 5 of Swords and despair. It's all the same that the situation this person can give you, it's all the same. Not much is going to be changing here. Now we've got this card, Let Go of Control Issues, and it says allow the situation to unfold naturally. Yeah, and I do feel like this is something you're doing right now, and doing so well. It's almost like exactly what I was feeling when I opened your spread and looked at the 10 of Cups. It's this feeling, I don't know who I end up with, I don't know when, I don't know how, but this is how I want to be feeling. I know that I'm going to be happy eventually. I know that I'm going to have a loving, committed relationship, family, kids, beautiful, equal partnership. Like surrendering for sure, letting go of control. Whether in this connection, I feel like you've been trying to control things a lot. Maybe subtly, in subtle ways, not obviously. Maybe a little bit of manipulation. I feel like on both sides it was happening here. Again, the devil, definitely representation of the devil. Playing with each other a little bit. I'm so sorry you guys, Pechinka just woke up and moved the camera, but I'm continuing. We have this card, Strength of Vulnerability. And again, that feeling of I found my biggest strength, my biggest almost this pathway, this gateway to loving myself in the deepest, most sincere and devoted way when I was at my lowest in my love life. When it couldn't get worse. Maybe this heartbreak, maybe this separation, maybe this conflict that you are in with this person, maybe this is a toxic relationship. I feel like in many ways it is, if you go deeper. And it's interesting how it really humbled you, and it kind of stripped away all of the pretense, all of the things that do not matter, and made you even stronger somehow. How to explain it well? It's so difficult to phrase. More wholesome, more genuinely happy, like crying when you wanna cry, laughing when you wanna cry, and giving yourself everything that you would want the other person to give you, all on a journey to learning to do so, of learning to do so. True power lies at the root of a perceived weakness. Yeah, and could you be weak with this person? Could you? I don't think so. I don't think so. Again, there's something about either manipulation or trying to impress another person or trying to be somebody you're not. Control the situation all the time, monitor it, and like a very uncomfortable state. And now it's like I'm stripping all of it away. I don't want to be that person anymore. I'm pure, I'm gentle, I'm soft, I'm receptive. I'm not chasing. I'm not proving anybody my worth and my value. And this is a beautiful state to be in, to welcome new love, to welcome something beautiful and pure. Oh, you guys, I hope I'm not too disappointing, and if you were like feeling that this person your end all be all, I'm sorry. But I always say, regardless if it's a reading or not, if I have any background on the situation or not, I always tell people, don't ever wait for anybody, regardless of the circumstances. Not a single person on this earth is worth waiting for. Not because, and I'm not saying that you should immediately go out and get intimate with other people, get into relationships. Don't put your life on hold, ever, regardless of how good relationship is. If that person is finding a reason or an obstacle not to be with you and ask you to wait, life is short, and the most valuable thing in life is our time. And sometimes, unfortunately, people don't value your time, don't put the same equivalent of value on your time as you would value your time. You know what I'm saying? I hope I make sense, but it's just so, and especially women, women of reproductive age. You can wait for somebody for 10 years who can tell you every single day how much they love you, and nothing might be progressing or moving. So don't ever wait for anybody. Don't put your life on hold and sit there by the window waiting for that person to arrive, to come, to give you something. Continue living your life. If that person if you're meant to be with that person, if that person loves you and you mean a lot to them, they will catch up. Let's get some more cards, you guys. I went on a whole rant. Pile 1. Is this connection with your person worth waiting for? Yeah, look at this. We've got this card Universe, which is like the world and energy in traditional tarot, the world card. There could be distance between some of you guys. Distance, different countries, different religions, different upbringings. And again, there's the sense of completion, there's the sense of peace, there's the sense of fulfillment and perspective. Again, zooming out and trying to see your life and the situation and how this person, what they actually give you throughout this experience, this connection, what they actually made you feel, how they were making you feel. Regardless of how you feel about them, how were they making you feel? That's gonna tell you everything. And again, this card, the Universe, it doesn't give me the vibes of a happy relationship, happy family. It's more so a lesson, it's more so a perspective, it's a comparison. Now you can truly compare how you want to feel in the future, looking at this. Let's get some more cards, you guys. Pile 1. Is this connection worth waiting for? And we've got this card Playful. Yeah. Again, there's a lot of passion here. Remember I was saying playing with each other, that energy of like manipulating a little bit, flirting. There's a lot of passion here, there is a lot of attraction here, chemistry. But maturity and comfort and peace, again. You can try going into this connection and trying again, and it's going to be fun for some times, maybe it's going to be exciting, but then is it going to grow into what you really want? Is it going to nourish you emotionally and give you the sense of comfort and peace and security? I don't know. I feel like this person is up to playing with you anytime, is up to having fun, is up to flirting and experiencing all of this exciting energy again. You guys, let's get some more cards. Is this connection worth waiting for pile 1? We've got this card Harmony, and it says power, self-confidence and productivity. This is interesting because I feel like this is your energy now. Realizing your power, realizing how much you can give to yourself, what a beautiful life you can build for yourself, how much you can nourish yourself. And it's the card number 3. Gives me the feeling of Empress a little bit. This beautiful woman and all of the green light, heart chakra energy, giving all of this love to yourself and self-confidence again. I feel like it's even booming right now, which is totally against all of the rationality, all of the logic. Like, such an interesting feeling I'm getting from you guys. You are really helping yourself out right now. You are really turning your luck around. Maybe you are trying to manifest a different life for yourself, different love, overall love energy, working with self-love and focusing on a better future, more positive future. This is where you need to head. This is where you need to direct yourself to harmony, to this sense of productivity, enjoying this life, staying in the moment, focusing on your self-confidence, self-love. What do you have at the bottom? We've got this card Yin Yang, and it says creating harmony through balance. Again, very similar messages. This is what you need. This is all you need, you guys. Harmony in relationships. Not chaos, not conflict, not constant battles and butting heads and arguing, trying to prove something to another person, manipulating, trying to keep control, hold on, having like a really strong grip on this connection on another person. It's almost like I just want to let go now. I want to live in harmony. I want to have a harmonious love life. Peace, balance. Let's get some more messages. Pile 1. What do you have to know about this connection with your person? And we've got this card Fate, and it says this is a destined partnership. Very interesting. I feel like this is something you both felt from the very beginning. Maybe the way you met, maybe the feelings you brought up in each other's. Like, this is something bigger than just a casual relationship. We were meant to cross paths. We were meant to experience this connection, to learn some lessons through each other, to teach each other something. Very powerful. Then we've got this card Time Apart. Some distance will help bring you clarity. And I feel like this is what you've been going through. Really starting to see things more from an outside perspective, more like zoomed out somehow. Not being so triggered by things anymore. And then we've got this card Regret. And it says someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. At the bottom of the deck we have this card Patience. It says everything will unfold in divine timing. Yeah. But what's most reassuring for me is your energy, the energy you are in right now. It's like unbelievable what you're trying to do right now, how you are adjusting your life, your vibration, your energy, the way you see people, yourself, your relationship to yourself, to your happiness in life. Beautiful. Even if all logic tells you just to curl up on the bed and cry or feel completely heartbroken, you're getting up and enjoying the sunshine, enjoying the smallest things. I love it. Let's get some tea leaves, you guys. Is this connection with your person worth waiting for? Pile 1. Okay, and the first card we've got here is Bird Flying, and it says news is on the way. Yeah, I do feel like some kind of breakthrough is coming. It's either a communication from this person or just about your life, something that is going to give you more closure, more clarity, more an ability to move on with your life, to see things more clearly. Then we've got this card Dogs, and it says getting together with friends. Maybe this will be a communication from your friends, maybe them asking you to go out with them, and it's going to be something I feel like you will go for, or you should go for, like seize this opportunity and go out, meet new people, not necessarily like romantically, but just talk, mingle a little bit, enjoy yourself. Again, I want to say life is short. I don't know why, but for this pile I want to say life is short. Your time is so valuable, and I feel like you're starting to realize that. Regardless whether you are 16 right now or 46, just time is very, very valuable, and what you do with this time. And not a single person on this earth is worth you throwing that time, the days of your life, into a dumpster, into a trash. You know it. If this resonates with you, you know it by this point, because you're doing a beautiful job at how you live your life. Then we've got this card Hand, and it says in need of help, assistance and guidance. I do feel like you're going to attract all the beautiful people from now on into your life. It also could be the case of, in this connection, at some point you really needed this person's help, or a shoulder to cry on, or some kind of assistance or a favor from them, but I don't feel like maybe they were giving you breadcrumbs, or maybe they were giving you kind of promises that they never really delivered on. They were playing with you, being playful and flirty, but then tangibly, what have you ever given me? Like, what have you ever, nothing to hold on to almost. And that's just very sobering. That's very sobering. And with this card Hand, in need of help, assistance and guidance, I feel like you are slowly but surely starting to open up to other people, or you will. Asking for help, asking for some time, maybe spending time with people, getting to know other people, or just spending good quality time with your friends, with your friendship circle. Attracting more people who can reach out and hold your hand when you need that, when you need support, when you need some understanding, or even like human touch, or even a human touch. And then look at this, what is this about body parts? We had hand, and now we have leg, and it says stepping into a new experience. Yeah, exactly what I was talking about. I do feel like something new is around the corner, and it's like right now you're lifting your leg, and it's going to very soon land into a completely new environment, new, almost like a room, new space, Maybe it will be a new connection. Not maybe, I feel like it will be. For the majority of you, for the majority. Something new is like on the threshold of your life. Yeah. Very uplifting, very refreshing feeling I'm getting from this. And then we've got this card Bull. And it says, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Yeah. It could be the case with this connection, with this relationship, with this Five of Swords and despair. It could be that this person is a little bit stronger than you are in the power of will, or their persuasion tactics, or they're more well-spoken, or they're more forceful in a way. And sometimes I feel like maybe in the past you would give in, or you would compromise, your standards, like lower the bar, do whatever it is they wanted you to do. All of those devilish energies again coming up. And now it's important for you to know that stand strong, protect yourself, protect your boundaries, protect your happiness. And with this Bull, maybe some of you were born, maybe some of you are Taurus, or were born in the year of the Bull. I'm not sure what years are those, but anyway. So yeah, I do feel like things are going to change for you soon, and you're on the right path. And if you got sad hearing that there's nothing too exciting coming from this connection in the future, to be honest, you guys, I feel like if this resonated with you, you know all of it already. I'm not saying something new and groundbreaking. You know it all. So this is all I have for you, Power One. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 2, or everybody who chose this agate heart. Let's see, is this connection with your person worth waiting for? And we've got the Queen of Pentacles, Soldier, the King of Pentacles, Messenger, Nine of Cups, and Child. I did not expect this. After the first pile I was like, okay, gotta prepare for something heavy, but you guys, this feels good. This connection feels good. Wow, this is a power couple here, and for me, it's so interesting, for me the Queen of Pentacles in traditional tarot and the King of Pentacles are the most loyal husband and wife archetype energies, cards, and the fact that they're right by each other, next to each other in your reading, it's like, this feels really promising, this feels really powerful, this connection. Let's start from the beginning. I'm sensing that you really worked on yourself. You really leveled up in life. Maybe you created a career for yourself, like maybe business for some of you. Improved your money, started feeling more stable, more secure. Learned how to nourish yourself, how to take care of yourself, how to not depend on anybody, how to allow yourself to have anything that you want to have. It's almost like I am my own what's the word? Almost like spoiling yourself, I would even say. I deserve it. I deserve the best. I deserve quality. And there's this maturity about you. There is this peace, calming energy about you. Knowing your worth. Valuing your time. Valuing your energy. Not settling for less. And I feel like you learned to defend that, to protect it in the past through your experiences, through connections with people. I'm so sorry you guys, Pechenka just woke up and moved the camera, but yeah, I was saying that there's the sense of I'm going to protect my boundaries, I'm going to protect my time, and I'm not gonna settle for less. What's most important for me is my stability, is the good quality of life, maybe my home, maybe my the sense of well-being, the sense that tomorrow I'm not going to be struggling. It's very much tied up with money, with abundance, with stability. And I'm not trying to say that you're a very material person, all you care about is money. No, it's this very holistic, very abundance on all levels oriented way of living. I'm not going to be struggling anymore. I'm not going to be begging for someone's attention. I'm not going to be begging for a minimum wage. I'm not going to be in need. I know my worth. I know what I deserve. Very, very empowered, very stable and fertile energy I'm getting from you. And the fact that you stand by it, the fact that you don't compromise it anymore, don't compromise your standards, don't compromise your needs in relationships and life, so beautiful. Like protecting it with all your might. Never again. Because you reach this level of maturity and stability, and like, I will not go back to where I was. I will not go lower anymore. So however it looked for you, there will be different people, maybe could be emotional, feeling like you're unlovable. For others it could be like scarcity with money, something else, health. It's like, no, I am my own priority, my well-being is my own priority, my main priority. I love it. And there's this person in your life that is very similar to you, especially in their level of development. They're very similar to you. They're also very much established, by this time very established, very successful. They've got their coin, they've got their values, very strong, stable values, family values, traditional values. Very earthy energies coming from them. I don't know why. And yeah, incredibly successful, incredibly stable, generous, loyal. I feel like there's communication that is happening between the two of you, or is about to start with this messenger, clarifying the King of Pentacles. Could be communicating via social media, could be phone calls, just, yeah. I do see them wanting to reach out to you, wanting to communicate with you. And it does feel like you're a wonderful match. Like it doesn't happen very often that people are this, how do I explain it? Like looking in the same direction, I would say. And value the same things, prioritize the same things. And on the same level of maturity. Like emotional maturity, mental maturity. Beautiful, beautiful energy, I love it. Where does it all lead? Is this worth waiting for? Well, absolutely. Because we've got the Nine of Cups in the future position. This has a potential to bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of fulfillment, a lot of this connection has a potential to cover most of your emotional needs, unlike any other relationship you've been in. And you can do the same for that person. It's very mutual. It's like, I know exactly what you would need right now, and I can give it to you because I've got it, abundance of it. It does feel like a wish come true for the both of you. Wonderful energy again, very positive. And for those of you who are in a reproductive age, but you're not planning children, it's a very, very likely outcome here for those of you. Or you're planning children, for that matter. Why am I like getting all negative? Children might come your way, because this combination, clarifying the Nine of Cups with a child, and Nine of Cups, it's like very much women's fertility, the cycle, 9 months, gives me the feeling of pregnancy, of conception very strongly. This could be the case with you and your person. And again, if it happens, I don't even feel like it will be something devastating or unexpected. If it does, there's going to be a lot of happiness in your heart, in your person's heart, like, wow, we got blessed. We got blessed. Or maybe some of you are planning it, who knows. But overall, I do feel like this connection is very much worth waiting for, because it can provide you, the both of you, with enormous amount of happiness and joy and emotional fulfillment. I like it. Let's look at the bottom of your deck to see the background story here. We've got the Chariot. It's interesting, there could be distance between the two of you. Or maybe this is a case of somebody, maybe you met this person while traveling, or they travel to your place, you travel to their place. With this Chariot at the back of the deck, there is the sense of movement, of maybe relocation, of things changing drastically. Very drastically. But again, very future-oriented energy, very much focused on not the past and the difficulties of the past, on the future, what can be done now. Like, yeah, progress in this relationship, grow in it. Let's look at your oracle cards, you guys. Yeah, look at this. Oh my gosh. There is this confusing feeling, because it could be the case that some of you I'm getting two storylines, you guys, for some reason. Some of you could have just ended the connection with somebody else, and this is a new person in the picture that we are looking at. For others, we could still be talking about the person from the past. So take whatever storyline sits closer with you, resonates with you more, because somehow I'm being like getting two storylines. Anyway, we've got this card Dawn, and it says new beginnings on it. Yeah, it does feel like a fresh new start for you in love, which is very promising, which is very abundant and like very fresh, very refreshing, leading to some beautiful emotions, some beautiful experiences with this Nine of Cups. Again, especially if this person that I'm talking about, who you're dealing with, it resonates with them, it describes them. They are the one who's going to make them happy. Somebody very stable, very committed, very successful, very abundant, loyal, generous. If you're still hung up on somebody from the past, you guys, I don't know. Let's see. I'll show you the cards. We've got this card Separation, and it says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Again, I do feel like that you've been through difficulties in your love life, maybe breakup, maybe you have just recovered, because I do see this feeling of contrast, a change in you of who you used to be in the past and who you are now. You really leveled up. You really changed your relationship with yourself, relationship with your life, with love in general. It could be the case of like a consequence of a separation, of a breakup, of a really difficult relationship that you were in. Again, I don't know why, but I'm like being torn. I don't know what's happening here, you guys. Maybe many people will be choosing this pile, but I'm like, what's happening? There's somebody else in the picture that I'm feeling. Because I love this, but I feel like there's something underneath it as well. Could be another person who's like lingering still in your energy. Could be just reminiscence of those like connections, relationships, and them still affecting you a little bit. Interesting, very interesting. Then we've got this card Appreciation. Yeah, very similar energy to this Queen of Pentacles, this Nine of Cups, coming into this era of your life, this chapter of your life where you value yourself, value your time, value your love, and not just giving it out freely without expecting anything in return, just people pleasing. It's like, no, I appreciate my time now, I appreciate myself now, I know what I bring to the table, and other people see you in the same way. They see you as a catch, as somebody who's like a good quality partner. Very nice energy. Then again, look at this, we've got this card Orphaned. Again, something in your past made you feel so different, so out of place, so lonely, so like something is wrong with you. Maybe quirky, maybe you were told by somebody nobody will ever love you, something is wrong with you, you should settle for less. Or maybe you should change yourself, just all of those things. Maybe your family was taken from you a lot, your friendship circle. There's just this feeling of leaving all of it behind and not agreeing with those labels, not agreeing with how those people made you feel. It's like, this is not me. This is not me. This is some kind of gaslighting that I was meant to feel, to associate myself with. With the Orphan card, there is this loneliness. And again, I do feel like it's something from the past, like leftover feelings that you might still be dealing with, but getting over them slowly but surely. Because a new beginning is on the horizon for you, and a very happy one. And then we have this card, Wisdom in Play, and it says, our intuition knows more than we do. Yeah. Follow your gut, follow your hunches, follow your heart, because it's leading to a beautiful place. You guys, I do feel like you're manifesting a wonderful connection with somebody. And I feel like with somebody that you're inquiring about right now. That can lead to family, that can lead to children, to stability, to happiness. And for those of you who are single right now, well, not single, but like in between what I was describing, in between different relationships, or like completely lost, just surrender. I feel like go where you're being guided by your intuition, by your almost this receptive state, especially if you're a woman, this feminine state. Again, wisdom, I do feel like you matured a lot, become very wise. Let's get some more cards, you guys. Pile 2. Is this connection worth waiting for? And we've got this card, Obstacles and Challenges. And this card is like the 5 of Pentacles in traditional tarot. Yeah, something about this feeling of lack, of needing something. I feel like again you are getting over this. It could be this is like a final test, or your commitment is being tested to how much you value yourself, whether you will allow somebody to for you to be taken for granted or used somehow. Your time, your love, your energy. With this 5 of Pentacles, it's like the last jump that you have to make. It feels like a very significant, very important time in your life. And it's all about value, somehow, about your value, the value of your love. And what else am I feeling here? There's something here that I cannot... Again, maybe there's some obstacles. Maybe you are at a distance from this person. Maybe somebody's financial situation is not optimal. But I feel like it's going to improve. It's going to improve. Even though this bridge has crumpled a little bit, it's got destroyed, things will get better. It will be restored. I don't know why, but I have a really good feeling about this, you guys. Let's get some more cards. Pile 2. Is this connection worth waiting for? And we've got this card, Belonging. Yeah, that feeling of family, emotional fulfillment, safety, comfort, home. It does feel like home. It has a potential to give you this home, this comfort, this peace, coziness, children even. Again, I feel like this is all you guys have been cultivating, manifesting, trying to manifest in your life very strongly. You're not the type who want crazy adventures at this point, to experience life, maybe travel a lot, or like do the risky things, and you know what I mean. Now you want to settle. Now you want to build this cozy nest. And this connection has a chance to give it to you. I'm so sorry, you guys, печеньком with the camera again, but let's try. Is this connection worth waiting for? For pile 2. Okay, look at this. This card just flew out and it's purification and fire. It says bare essentials, the naked truth, wholeness. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful energy. With this wholeness, again, it gives me this feeling of abundance, of stability, of just quality, good quality, things that matter. Like getting to the core of things. Truth, honesty, loyalty, without all of the glitter, without all of the pretense and manipulations. I feel like this connection has a potential to like truly give you this sincere happiness with this 9 of Cups. Like a sincere wish come true. Bare essentials, the naked truth. Again, there's something so grounded, so earthy, so I feel like physical connection, physical compatibility in this connection is also very strong. Chemistry. And look at this, at the bottom of the deck we have this card, Sacred Journey, and it says life cycles, family, transformation. And with this tree and the hearts and everything, again, I'm getting a very fertile energy, very fertile. Children come into this earth because of this union, building family, expanding family, getting married, all of those things, putting down roots. Very much possible for this connection. Let's get some more messages, you guys. Pile 2. What do you have to know about this connection with your person? Look at this, we've got this card here and now. It says your true love is already part of your life. Beautiful, beautiful. And I cannot stop just looking at this power couple here, this beautiful match, this Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. It's just, what is this magic? What is this beautiful... You could be seen like that with your person as well. Like couple goals or something like that. What do teens call this these days? Then we've got this card, Second Chance, and it says this relationship deserves a second chance. I guess for those of you who went through difficulties with this person, maybe separation, maybe breakup, you could try again, you could try again. And then look at this, we've got this card, Warning, and it says don't dismiss the red flags here. Probably there are things that are worth discussing at this point, like nipping it in the bud. Some tricky situation, some tricky behavior, something that you're not liking. I feel like you're at that state right now that you can voice your needs, you can share things that you're not comfortable with, that are not making you happy, that you don't want to see in the future. I feel like it's an advice here to be more verbal, to pay attention to things that you don't like here and now. Very interesting. Let's get some tea leaf cards. And again, you guys, I just want to say, I think I forgot to say it in the beginning, if this doesn't resonate with you, if this is not your person, this is not the description of them, this is not your situation, doesn't ring any bells for you, probably not your reading. It's totally normal. Don't watch this video, don't waste your time, choose another pile or another reading altogether, as I always say. And also I want to say, you guys, I'm sorry, I'm going on rants today, but I said it for the first pile, I'm going to say it for you too. I feel like because it's an important thing. Since we are asking whether somebody is worth waiting for or not, a connection is worth waiting for, I always say, regardless to who it is, whether I have background information on the situation or not, whether I know the people in the situation or not, I always say nobody. Do not wait for anybody. Nobody on this earth is worth waiting for. And I'm not saying that you should go out and start meeting new people, getting into new relationships, like getting intimate with other people. Do not put your life on hold for anybody. If somebody has a reason or obstacle that they're justifying it, like I cannot be with you right now because of this, and they're not with you, do not wait for them. Do not put your life on hold. Do not get laser focused on them. Continue living your life, because the most valuable thing we all have, the most valuable thing in life is time. And unfortunately, some people do not put as much value on your time as you would put on it. My English, but I guess you know what I mean, you guys. Your time, it's precious. It is precious. You cannot get back those 5 years you spent waiting for somebody and getting like one text a week from them. Being in separation, you cannot. You will never get those 5 years back. That would be the tragedy. Not moving on and experiencing a few people and that person eventually coming to you, getting back with you, getting together with you. If somebody is meant with you, they will catch up. Meant for you, they will catch up. If this person loves you and you mean a lot for them, they will catch up. But do not put your life on hold. Do not ever wait for anybody. Your time is precious. Not even talking about women in reproductive age. Like, if you're getting closer to not like your body is about to stop, like menopause, don't, like, you know, it goes without saying. Nobody is worth it. Nobody is worth it. Anyway, getting back to this connection. Is it worth waiting for you guys? Part 2. Is this connection worth waiting for? You guys, I'm sorry. We had a camera issue again, but I'll shuffle again. Is this connection worth waiting for you? Part 2. Is this connection with your person worth waiting for? Okay, and the first card we've got here is, I'm sorry for my squeaky tear, is Moon, and it says changes in your life. Yeah, and with this Moon again, it gives me the feeling of, like, again, women and conception and childbearing and like feminine energy. And again, overall, I do feel like changes are coming, like a breakthrough in this connection is coming. Improvement is very, very likely soon in the future. Then we've got the month of the year, and it's September. Maybe this will be a significant month. Maybe this is when you met with your person, or it could be somebody's birthday here, so we could have Virgos or Libra people in this connection. Then we've got Wind Chimes card, and it says peace and harmony. I love it. Yeah. This connection can very much lead to peace and harmony together, to stability, this cozy, homey feeling. Oh, look at this. We've got this card Rat, and it says someone working against you behind your back. I don't know why I'm being taken back to this orphaned card. Orphaned. Somebody is making you feel all kinds of emotions here. Maybe it's a past partner. Maybe it's just people around you who, like frenemy. You guys, I'm so sorry. The camera moved and I didn't even notice it, and I was like looking at my piano. But anyway, continuing with this card Rat, I do feel like there were plenty of people in your life, unfortunately, who made you feel lonely, who made you feel like maybe you're not worthy of love, that maybe something is wrong with you, that you are like, there's this feeling of loneliness in a crowd, feeling of loneliness with somebody, which is always like very uncomfortable, very disappointing, and it's important for you to filter out those people, to have a really good filtration system, and I feel like you are doing it. You are doing it with this beautiful Queen of Pentacles and Soldier, protecting your peace, protecting your well-being, protecting your space, maybe even your home, your mental state. Then we've got this card, another month of the year, and it's June. Very interesting. And again, maybe this will be when some communication is coming from your person, when things are going to start moving for the two of you. Or maybe we've got June born people here, so Gemini or Cancer people. Then we've got this card Seahorse, and it says Family Matters. Beautiful, such a cute card. Gives me a very cute feeling. Again, with this child and Nine of Cups, I do feel like there's a chance for you to build a family with this person. If you wish, if you would want to pursue this connection, if it's important for you, I feel like it has a chance to lead to like a solid family, a solid, stable relationship with like a family. Then we've got this card Dog, and it says protection from a powerful friend. And this is really nice to see after we pull this card Red. And yeah, I do feel like overall you're protected, and especially with this person that you're with, this King of Pentacles. This is somebody who is going to be your main, like your solid rock in life. At least they want to be this for you. They're going to try to be a good friend, to be somebody you can rely on, depend on, somebody you could share your deepest emotions, worries, fears, doubts, wishes with. Again, friendship aspect of this connection seems to be very, very strong. And then we've got this card Pin, and it says new job or career. Well, it's interesting when these messages come up in love reading, but it could be the case that somebody here gets a new job, or maybe a promotion, because we've got so many Pentacles energy, so much earthy, grounded energy with this Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Maybe somebody here again got promoted, got some sort of compensation, raise, because I do feel the sense of, I cannot speak today, sense of enrichment, abundance, growth, expansion. Overall, very positive energy of this connection, very positive. And in your separate life as well, it's like the whole leveling up that you went through in regards to how you feel with other people, how you will never let other people make you feel from now on. So powerful, so powerful. And some of you here might get pregnant. That's something I have to say, have to mention, very likely in the future. So this is all I have for you guys. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 3, or everybody who chose this yellow calcite stone. Let's see, is this connection with your person worth waiting for? And we've got Temperance, Pleasure Seekers, Seven of Swords, Faithfulness, Ace of Wands, Prison. You guys, there's something tricky about the person you are dealing with. Something that really doesn't sit right with you. It's not what you ideally want. It's not what you deserve. It's not what you can imagine being in for the long term. Even if there is a strong attraction, even if there is a lot of passion, I feel like you know that this person is let's start from the beginning. There is this feeling that you've been waiting long enough. You've been waiting for the dynamic between the two of you to change. Maybe for this relationship to grow into something more serious, into something more deep, into commitment for some of you, or to get to another level in a relationship. But it's like it got stuck. It got stuck on that same, maybe casual dating, maybe friends with benefits, maybe just for the fun of it, for the pleasure of it, all the same, flirting, maybe meeting from time to time, enjoying the physical side of things, nothing more. I'm so sorry you guys, my camera died, but I'm continuing. It does feel like there's been this stale, almost like a pause in this connection. And a lot of waiting. When will things change? When will they grow? When will our connection grow? When will we become something more to each other? But it's just all for the fun of it. Very light-hearted, very much pleasure-oriented. Flirting, good physical compatibility, but nothing more. And I feel like you've been very patient with this person. You gave them plenty of time. You gave them plenty of chances. You gave this connection enough time almost like to marinate, and possibly one day to shift into something more, to like evolve into commitment, evolve into maybe marriage for some of you, for you to move in together, like all of those milestones and steps people take in relationships. I'm so sorry you guys, but my eye is so itchy, I cannot even look. But yeah, I don't see it happening. It's almost like it's been maybe like months and months, for some of you even years, and nothing has changed. Like high school dating, like all the same, all the same old story. What's happening now? Again, something doesn't sit right with you. There's something about this person that is not transparent enough, that is not honest enough. This could be the case of them saying one thing and doing completely another thing, or promising you something and then never really doing it, never delivering on that promise. With the Seven of Swords clarified by faithfulness, I feel like there's somebody who would tell you a lot, that you are the one for them, that they see the future with you, that nobody compares, that you definitely will get married, that they are loyal to you, that you have a family, 5 children, all of that. But it's almost like it's easy for them. They know all the right words to use, to... Yeah, I don't feel like they're honest enough, you guys. I don't even want to walk around the bush. Beat around the bush, what's the expression? Go say it straight. They are not... it's either they've got some hidden agenda, or they're just a very sweet talker. Very sweet talker. I feel like there could be the case where they said something and it didn't match with the reality, like they exaggerated things, maybe they lied a little bit. I'm not necessarily getting like a cheater tendency, like somebody who cheats, or really bad person or mean person. They're not very much in their integrity, not a transparent person, especially in this case, in this situation, and it's just frustrating, it's infuriating. Why would you keep someone in it if that's not your picture of the future, eventually? If you cannot deliver in it. Maybe this is the case of somebody who's just incapable to give you what you want, but they keep promising it to you. Why would you do it to somebody? So unfair, so unfair. And again, I do see that there's a lot of passion. I see that you are very drawn to each other. I also see that you don't completely trust them anymore. That all of your patience is almost like coming to an end. And with the Ace of Wands in the future position, again, there will be moments when you are drawn to each other again, when you feel like you want to be with this person, when your whole body is on fire, when there's a lot of infatuation, a lot of desire, a lot of lust. And this feels very, very much like a prison, very much like you are trapped in those emotions. You feel like a victim to them rather than somebody who enjoys that dynamic. Again, very strong physical compatibility, chemistry that is difficult to let go of or to look beyond. Like, what is this really? What is between us? And I feel like the reason that this person is holding on to you could also be the fact that they are really attracted to you. You make them feel very passionate. You make them feel like very, very drawn to you. But it's uncomfortable. It feels like a restriction more so than something expanding and fertile and growing. Let's look at the bottom of your deck, you guys, to see the background story. Yeah, we've got the Two of Pentacles. It's a trickster. I cannot say it even like it could be the case of a person who's got a few situations that they're involved in. For example, they have to take care of their family and have a relationship meanwhile. Or they like very involved with their work and they've got a little bit of free time, so they would do relationships too. It's like juggling. It's not being fully invested in their love life, in their relationships. I'll give you just as much to make sure you stick around. I'll tell you what it is that you need to hear so that you calm down and you stick around with me. Again, you guys, if this doesn't resonate with you, if this is not your story, as I always say, don't watch this video, don't waste your time. If this relationship is happy, if your relationship is happy and you completely trust your person, they're very trustworthy, not your reading. Choose another pile, another reading, as I always say. This is just what I'm feeling. Just somebody who's here and there. Somebody who's very nonchalant, very happy-go-lucky and enjoys wherever life takes them. Somebody who's not ashamed of flirting with people back and forth, like people they're not in a relationship with even sometimes. I know it might be hard to hear, but I also feel like you know all of this already if this resonates with you. You know all of this already. I'm not discovering America for you here. Just somebody who cannot invest fully. Even though they might be saying a lot that they are doing it or they will do it, as soon as something changes, as soon as, I don't know, they earn some amount of money, as soon as they move out of their parents, as soon as they get divorced, for example, if that's the case, they know what to say, so you stick around. Oh, you guys, I'm sorry if I'm being negative, but I don't like sugarcoating. You know it. I don't like sugarcoating. If something is good, like the previous pile, I say that this is good. This is the real deal. Chef's kiss. I love it. I love what I'm seeing. If something is bad, I'm gonna emphasize that it's bad. I don't like it. This is unhealthy. You deserve more. You deserve better. Let's look at your oracle cards, you guys. Look at this. Oh my gosh. What a surprise. What a surprise. Well, let's start from the beginning. We've got this card, Whale and Breach. My gosh. It does feel like there is a potential for this connection to almost like to breach some threshold, to get to a new level, to grow, to expand. But it's going to take a tremendous amount of energy and effort, I feel like, from the both of you, especially from your person. I feel like it's maturing. I feel like it's decision, conscious choice, determination, and the power of will that they will need to make this happen. But looking at the rest of the cards, look at this. We've got this card, Worth Waiting For. And it says divine timing is at work in your love life. It could be that this person changes at some point. It could be. Because I'm just going to show you the rest of the cards. Worth waiting for, regeneration, and man holding a heart. This is like a new chapter, a new transformation of this connection. This gives me the Judgment feeling. And this is like commitment, finally realizing that this is what they want. But again, you guys, I said it for all the piles, I guess. already. Yeah, the first and second, and now you. And I'm gonna say it for you, for sure. Whatever the situation is, I always say you don't have to wait for anybody. Whatever the situation, don't ever wait for a single person. Like, nobody on this earth deserves for you to put your life on hold for them. And I'm not saying that you should immediately go and enter a new relationship, get intimate with other people, start, I don't know, dating every other day, different person. That's not the case. Don't put your life on hold for somebody, especially if that person has a reason or an obstacle of some sort that they justify not being with you or you having to wait for them. Because life is short. And the most valuable, the most precious things in life is time. And unfortunately, some people don't put the same value on your time that you would give it to your time. And I feel like this could be the case as well. If this relationship, if this person is meant for you, if they love you, if they realize that you are important for them, if you mean a lot to them, they will catch up with you. Continue living your life, because you will never get back those 5 years you've been waiting for them, 10 years for some of you, getting maybe like one text a week, meeting once a week, and then doing the rest of your life separately. You will never get those 5 years back. That you could have spent with somebody who truly loves you. And I'm not even talking about women who are coming to an end of their reproductive age and still waiting. That just blows my mind. Nobody is worth throwing your time, the most valuable thing, the most valuable currency, throwing your time into trash, into dumpster. Nobody on this earth is worth it. So anyway, just something I had to say. But again, it does look like this connection has a potential to, things can turn around here if this person matures at some point. Because we've got this card worth waiting for. And there can be a chance to breach this kind of maybe dynamic, maybe status of this relationship if you're not committed yet, if you are friends with benefits, if you haven't like moved in together, whatever it is, whatever stage you're at, there could be a chance to breach this state, I guess, of a relationship. And there will be regeneration of some sort, a new start here. It's very likely in the future. Like a new beginning, like reconciliation, a new fresh start, which is filled with love, which is filled with true, honest, deep emotional attachment and love and affection with this card man holding a heart. I feel like this person can really come towards you with honesty, with devotion, with deep feelings, not just words, not just promises. But I feel like it's gonna take time. And if you have that time, if you wanna give it to them, Godspeed. If you feel like you are done and you'd rather move on, or just shift your focus from this connection, you can also do so. And then we've got this card, Distorted Desire. And it says, conscious desire rarely satisfies the unconscious need driving it. I feel like there is somebody here in this connection, could be them, could be you, but I more so feel like it's them, who is looking for happiness and joy and fulfillment in all the wrong places, who is striving for this rush, this high feeling, and getting them in many unhealthy ways. I don't know what it is, flirting with people, what else can be there? Socializing, living for like taking it one day at a time, like only living in the present, not caring, not giving a damn about the future, not planning for the future. Maybe drinking for some of them, like partying a lot. And what they really want is love. What they really want is comfort, is commitment. But it's almost like they're doing all the wrong things to get it. Going about achieving it in very wrong, like negative means. And with this card, conscious desire really satisfies the unconscious need driving it. It's just maybe they've got addictive personality or something, not being honest enough with themselves. And again, there's this codependency that I'm also getting. Very strong passionate aspect of this connection, desire, infatuation, and it almost like blinds. What's the word? Blindfolds. Yeah. The both of you to what it is that you truly want from each other, if it makes sense. Let's get some more cards, you guys. Such an interesting connection, such an interesting dynamic here. Could be the case that one of you grew up a little bit earlier, matured a little bit earlier on the timeline, and I feel like it's you comparing to your person. They might be 10 years older than you, they might be your age, but the behavior and their attitude and the way what they offer you in this connection, it's questionable. Anyway, pile 3, is this connection worth waiting for? Look at this, we've got this card, partnership and alliances. I do feel like it's very difficult for you to let go of each other, to not even like be friends, because I feel like there's a strong friendship aspect to this as well. Like, you are my mate, you are my buddy, and we are on the same wavelength, we think in the same way, or used to think previously. Maybe they started as a friendship, or maybe you just think in the same direction, speak the same language. And that's something you both don't want to sacrifice. Yeah, I do feel like there is a chance for this connection to grow, for you to get closer. I do think that it's possible here. If you both consciously invest in it and try and put effort, you can get on the same page. But it's not going to be easy with this whale and breach. Imagine how heavy the whale is, and for it to breach the water surface, to jump as they do, like in this picture. Such a heavy, heavy thing to do. That's what this connection feels to me like. Very heavy whale. 9 tons, something like that. Part 3. Is this connection worth waiting for? And we've got this card, Warrior. Yeah. There could also be this combative state, like somebody here is being on defense right now, trying to protect their view, trying to protect their, I don't know, however they see this connection. Almost like, I'm not gonna compromise, I'm not gonna compromise. Could be you, could be them. I feel like the both of you, to be honest. And it also made you both more tough. It also made you both more resilient, more almost like spiky. Scarred you a little bit, bruised you a little bit. This connection definitely hasn't been easy, hasn't been smooth. And so much patience. Again, I feel like you've invested so much patience into this connection. Have been so patient with this person. Let's get some more cards. Pile 3. Is this connection worth waiting for? Is your connection with your person worth waiting for? And we've got this card, Loss. And it says grief, sadness, resurrection. This could be the state of this connection right now. with the Seven of Swords in the middle of your reading, definitely a tricky situation, maybe confusing communication or nothing at all between the two of you, not being on the same page, not trusting each other. There's this feeling of grief, of having to mourn this connection. But again, I do feel like in the future there will be a reboot, a renewal here with this Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands, in the future position, and also with this regeneration card we had. Yeah, I do feel like there's another chapter around the corner for you and them. It's just, have you got enough energy in you to put into this again? Have you got enough dedication and devotion and love to continue working with them on this? Continue trying. That's the question. Yeah, and at the bottom we've got this card Tree of Life, and it says fertility, creativity, destiny, magical blessings. I do feel like that things could change, things could turn up better, things could improve. And remember, time, depending on how much time you've got. But for different people, they can wait, like some people can wait a week, and it's like, I'm done, I'm moving on, I'm ready for new, I'm ready for commitment, and I'm not wasting any more time of mine for this. And some people can wait for 5 years. Depends on you, I guess. And I'm not trying to be negative, I'm just saying that this has a chance, but listen to your heart, listen to your body as well, your biological clock, your energy levels, whether you still trust this person or not. Because I do feel like you're important for them. They've got feelings for you. You mean a lot to them. They're very drawn to you. But they've got negative coping mechanisms or something they've picked up in past connections or maybe from their childhood. The way they do relationships is tricky. They are not doing like donations. They don't sacrifice themselves in the process. They might not give enough, like action-wise. They can say a lot. And that's the current energy again. They can level up, they can try and change in the future, they can mature as possible. Okay, don't want to get stuck again. Pile 3, what do you have to know about this connection with your person right now? We've got this card Unavailable, and it says this person is unable to give all you deserve. Yep, like a summary of this reading, or current energy of this reading. It's almost like I've been waiting and waiting for it. I've been asking maybe a few times, I've been voicing my needs, and this person is like, oh, of course, I see what you mean. Maybe in a year time, when I have more money, when I'm more stable, when I'm healed from something, when I'm less depressed, whatever it is, when I have more time, you have it, I'll give it to you. But now, can they give it to you now? No. They can say a lot, but we've got this card Fate, and it says this is a destined partnership. I do feel like it's shaping you into a more stronger version of you, a more resilient version of you, helping you to become. It does feel like it's filled with lessons, with growth, opportunity to grow. And I don't believe that any relationship are like a mistake. They can be mistake or failure. They all have purpose, they all have meaning for us on our journey. And then we've got this card Regret, and it says someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. This is nice to see. At least they acknowledge that they haven't been fair to you. Hey, let's get some tea leaves, you guys. Pile 3. Is this relationship with your person worth waiting for? Okay. The first card we've got here is Shark, and it says, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. This card can be quite intense, but I feel like the biggest message here with this card, with this energy, is that you have to think about yourself first, about your stability in life, about your well-being, about this feeling of almost like giving to yourself everything that you would want to get from your ideal partner in a relationship. Taking care of your money, taking care of your health, of your mental state, prioritizing yourself basically, not giving all of that power to somebody else, not waiting for them to choose you, to provide you with something. Then we've got this card Man, and it says dealings or relationship with a man. So yeah, quite straightforward. Then we have this card Caterpillar, and it says things will not always be this way, a change is coming. This is what we were getting, some kind of renewal, some kind of new start, fresh new beginning is coming here, especially if this is something you want, something you're manifesting, or even if you don't want it. I feel like this person will show up. They will somehow hit you up, text you, call you. There will be this renewal. It's just around the corner. Then we've got this card Bouquet, and it says compliments from an admirer. So some romance, some affection is coming your way too. Then we've got this card Lobster, and it says financial pinch. Yeah, something, sorry you guys, something about money, something about security, stability. Almost like this reading is trying to tell you to take care of that aspect of your life a little bit more, rather than this connection. If you're important for this person, if they see a future with you, they'll be working on it. You will see them doing something. If not, meanwhile, you've got to have this like a safety, almost like safety net. Safety net, if that's the expression. Think about yourself, basically. Think about your future, about your stability, about your finances, your money, your success. That's important right now. Look at this. Then we've got this card, the Ring, and it says a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. You guys, again, to be honest, I feel like either way you're going to end up married and in a quite harmonious relationship, in a quite stable partnership, equal partnership. Whether it is this person, they level up, they mature, and they actively, tangibly show you how much you mean to them, or it's going to be somebody else if you don't want to settle for this and wait for this person. But eventually it's like you are fated to be happily married, to have a family, to have children, for sure. And then we've got this card Pig, and it says beware of greed. Some messages in this deck. Again, something about money, something about maybe these are the problems between you and them. Maybe practicalities of life are getting in the way. Maybe this person is, for example, if you're a woman, they're not spending on you as much as you would like them to. Like stingy, greedy with their money, quite tight, and something very uncomfortable for you. Or you are a little bit more like reserved, and this person is like, let's party all day, all night. Just not like matching in this aspect. And I think we pulled the five of, did we pull, oh no, it was another pile, I think. 5 of Pentacles. No, we pulled partnerships and alliances, yeah. So anyway, money seems to be an issue here for some of you that needs to be taken care of or maybe discussed. So yeah, very interesting reading. Very interesting, many nuances. I hope it resonated with you guys. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.